I think I got a microphone here that actually might work, Tony. Oh wait, hold on, you can have the green one.
Oh yeah, I like having the green one. I think they're going to have to turn the volume up because I'm not as loud as this guy. This guy doesn't need a microphone. Hi Truckfest, my name's Tony Dixon and I'll be driving the Swamp Thing monster truck. In the back of that monster truck is a 2,000 horsepower engine. That's why it makes a lot of noise. Unlike most vehicles, we do not run on petrol, we do not run on diesel, we run on methanol, a racing fuel which is environmentally friendly because it's actually a grown fuel. The only problem is, on full throttle, Swamp Thing does 46 meters to the gallon. So it's not the best thing if you want to try and drive it shopping. Also, if you do take it shopping, you can park it anywhere, but there's nowhere to put your shopping. The monster truck is just designed to do one thing, and that is finish off cars. These are end-of-life vehicles, and this is the last thing they're ever going to do before they're recycled. So all the cars are all depolluted, they've got all the glass out of them, also they've got no batteries in them, no fuel in them, all the water's out of them, and literally we're going to smash them up. They were somebody's pride and joy, and this is the last thing they're going to do.
Just so we're all on the same page, you guys, this is what happens to your vehicle when you park it in the wrong spot. So hopefully none of you parked it. Does anybody recognize your vehicle that's inside here?
But so if you like the Swamp Thing monster truck and you want to find out more about it, you've got to check out our YouTube channel, which is Swamp Thing 4x4 on YouTube. We take you behind the scenes of what it takes to keep Swamp Thing running. Also, we show you behind the scenes of what happens at the shows. And also, I'm actually building a monster truck tank at the moment, and that's going to have 2 of these engines in one vehicle, so it's going to be just under 4,000 horsepower. So that's coming up for the moment. But yeah, are you guys amped up for this?
Yeah!
Oh, no. Who wants to see some monster truck crushing? We gotta get loud!
Okay, for the next part of the show, guys, we cannot have anybody sitting on the barriers. I don't think we've got anybody on the barriers, but yeah, we can't have any little kids sitting on the barriers. And also, you've got to keep your eye on the monster truck at all times. If part of the monster truck is coming towards you and it's not connected to the monster truck, i.e. a wheel, something's gone wrong. I want you to get out of the way. The monster truck wheels weigh half a ton. The fence will not stop it. Your arms will not stop it. Please get out of the way. If you probably noticed, we've got the arena set up. We've got hardly any viewing in that area. One is because we're going to be hitting this Ford Focus and we're jumping it towards the trailer. We're jumping towards the trailer as a safety zone. Also, on the monster truck, Sometimes bits of the car do get stuck on the back of the monster truck. We get it stuck on the wheelie bar. Sometimes we have to use a remote ignition armator. Sometimes bits do break on the monster truck, so we've got a remote control that controls the monster truck from the outside. If Claire sees anything she's not happy with, she can shut the monster truck off. She doesn't have to get my attention, it shuts off instantly. But we have to test it before every single show. The way we test it, you see me climbing the monster truck, I'd have my hands device, my helmet on, everything on, all the seatbelts done. You see me fire up the engine. When I'm happy, I'll take my hands off the steering wheel, hold them up into the windscreen, and Claire will shut the monster truck off remotely. Then on my monster truck, it takes 15 seconds for the whole system to reset, and then we can do the show. Do you like the sound of that, guys? Yeah! Okay. I'll hand you over to Todd while I get in. He's going to explain what you have to do for me.
Well, first off, if we're going to get him to jump, if we want him to go very fast, we got to get super, super loud. We'll get to that. Right now, Tony's got to get his suit on. It takes a lot. What a lot of people don't understand with these monster trucks is, imagine the impact, what it feels like at the seat for him. We didn't get a chance to ask Tony, but it's like getting in a wreck and hitting a brick wall at like 30 miles an hour, just coming to an instant stop when he jumps these cars and hits the ground. So imagine the racket. He says every time he gets done doing a show like this, when he gets home the next day, he can feel it in his shoulders. He's been doing it for a long time. He can still feel it in his legs and his muscles because it really puts a toll on his body doing these jumps. It's incredible. Now, as you can see, he's getting strapped in there, and these seats are customly built exactly for his body size. Not anybody can just jump in there and fit in that seat and be strapped in. It has to be built for exact his body size. And I believe when his daughter changes up and she drives in the next one, they got to change everything out on the inside for her body style so she can be strapped in. So it's pretty amazing what these guys got to go through just in order to drive one of these trucks. And the cool part about it that I always like is that four-way steering. So he doesn't only have his steering wheel up here. In between his seat, he's got a joystick. And he runs both of those, the steering wheel and the joystick, at the same time while he's driving that. So I guess if you're a really good video gamer and you're into that video gaming, you might be a good monster truck driver because it takes that coordination to do it. So she's going to get him strapped in there completely, make sure he's secure. His head cannot move at all. His head has no movement. It's locked in completely tight. The only thing on his body that's allowed to move are his feet for the pedals and his arms for the steering. That's it. The rest of him is strapped in, wrapped tight. It's a good safety feature. Now, what they're going to do now is that remote control they were talking about for the safety feature. He's going to fire up. Let's see if it's working. And it works. So if anything happens, she could kill that motor without remote control immediately if he wrecks. Or it catches on fire or something like that to get him out as fast as possible. So that means we got a show, because it's working.
I think it's a YouTube.
He's...
I need to call it, but I'm holding. But I don't want to miss it.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the suspense. Uh-oh, I heard it turning over. Tony. Maybe it didn't re-engage after she cut it off. Uh-oh. What if we don't have a show? What are you going to do? Oh, he says I'm going to scream if we don't got a show. Little technical difficulty. Well, how's everybody doing on this beautiful day? You can't ask for a better day. Let's get some happiness going. Maybe this thing will fire back up. Looks like the killer, they hit the kill switch and didn't want to start back up. They'll get it going. These guys are professionals. We've been through this before a few times. How many people in the audience have been to this Lincoln Showground since it started here? Raise your hands. How many people we have? Wow. How many new people for the first time ever? Wow. How about over there? How many new people at Lincoln for the first time? Wow. Amazing. Man, what a beautiful day you picked to come. This is spectacular. There's going to be lots of things happening all around the showground, you guys. If you get a chance, right over there at the main arena where the show box office is. Now, they got the gladiators over there that are signing. Hey! Whoa, that's a good sign. I'll tell you after the jumps. Let's get some monster truck crushing going, right? All right. Well, that was a close one, wasn't it? I'm getting a little worried myself. I was running out of things to say. All right, you guys. Now remember, all you crazy kids in the audience, you gotta get really loud. And we're counting down, so the louder we get, you wanna do the countdown? You wanna count down? All right, when he gets in position, we're gonna count down from 3, 2, 1, and then he's gonna go. The louder we get, the faster he'll go, you guys. Are we ready? I said, are we ready? Let's count him down from 6, 5, go! Oh, he's stuck! I don't think I've ever seen a monster truck stuck! Whoa! Whoa! I think he's gonna have to redo that, you guys. You wanna count down this thing? Okay, we gotta get really loud. We gotta wait for him to get in position. Okay, are we ready, you guys? Let's get super loud and try this again. In 3, 2, 1, go! Wow! A little bit of technical difficulty, but he made it. We got any crazy kids over here that want to do the countdown? You want to do the countdown? All right, let's get this guy who wants to do it. Remember, everybody, around the whole arena, the louder we get, the faster Tony will go. He can hear you inside there. He'll go even faster. You never know what'll happen. He might wreck. All right, everybody, let's get ready. Jump number 2, are we ready? Let's count him down from 1, 2, 1, go! I don't know how, but that last car is trying to survive. Let me hear you get some crazy kids over here. We're not like crazy monster truck kids. All right. Okay. Are you ready to do a countdown? Yeah. We gotta be really loud. Yeah. Okay, are we ready? That was the best one yet. High five, buddy. All right. So let me hear you say something. All right. Can you get really loud?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. That last jump was pretty spectacular. Let's see if he can outdo it this time. This fine young lady right here is going to do it. Are we ready? Okay, let's count it down from
1, 2, 3, go!
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tony Dixon and the Swamp Thing! Wow! That was great. Let's get Tony out of this hot suit.